Hello, everybody out there in the world. My name is Amari Porter, but you can drop the O and just call me Mari. And today you are watching the Conscious Mindset Podcast. Today's topic, we will be discovering self-development with today's guest, Justin Turner. Justin, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? It is right now 02:19. My name is Justin. I started my clothing brand a year ago when I was a junior in high school. I'm currently 18 years old right now, and I'm a senior. And the name of my clothing brand is called BuzzOutWorld. And the meaning behind BuzzOutWorld is just not a clothing brand. It's a movement. We encourage individuals to live fearlessly, to enjoy every moment, and to free their minds and the world around them. And with our unique designs and empowering message, we aim to inspire individuals to embrace their true selves and make a positive impact on the world. So, join us on this fearless journey and let's free our minds and our world together.
Yes, free your mind, and the people around you. Y'all heard what he said. Man, that is fantastic. You started a clothing brand at the age of 17, right?
Absolutely.
That is outstanding. Like, what did that take? Like, that had to take some type of like passion, some type of grit to complete that at your age. How was that?
I want to say you don't know what you can become is something that you do if you never started it.
Exactly. That's good. So, what steps did you take? Like, what did you have to do to become a entrepreneur at the age of 17? Like, what did you have to do?
I want to say start. If you don't start, like, you cannot progress without starting. So, first thing first, I want you to take that big leap, that risk, and just start. High risk, high reward.
Exactly. So, when you began to start your journey, of course, and you began to see progress in your clothing brand, what did you have to change? Like, did you have to change anything about yourself? Did you have to change the people you hang around? Like, what happened after that?
The level of the business goes to the entrepreneur. If the entrepreneur doesn't develop, the business doesn't develop. The business can only go as far as the level of the entrepreneur and environment. So you definitely have to change your environment to change your mind.
Exactly. I agree with that, man. I feel like if you have a business, right? You cannot develop, furthermore, like get better in that business if you're still hanging around the same people that are always negative, or even like doing negative habits that you used to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna start to interrupt your business. It's gonna start to interfere with that business, and you will never exceed in that business, bro. So I applaud that for you, man. All right, this is gonna be a it's gonna be a serious topic right here. Have you ever been in a relationship, a serious relationship? And if you have, how did that help you in your like self development phase? Like, just self development. I'm focusing on myself. I'm trying to get better myself mentally and my clothing brand. Like, how did that help you?
Relationships. Relationships. So with relationships, I would say I have been in a serious relationship before. I have had love for a woman and it didn't work out. And, the only way to improve yourself on something that didn't work out is like evaluate it in your own mind and see what went wrong and what have you done wrong and be accountable for everything that you have done. And it's never a revenge game because the real revenge is success.
Exactly, man. Because I feel like people that go out there in the world and they just try to, let's say they break up with their female, right? They break up with their man. They want to try to like, okay, I'm a get better just for her. Like, you know, I'm gonna show her that I'm better. You know what I'm saying? So she can come back to me. I feel like it's not about that. It's really just about, like, if you break up with your significant other, man, and you want to focus on yourself, that's good, but don't do it out of spite of them, to please them, because you want to draw them back in. No, do this because you want to get better, because you deserve better. You know what I'm saying? It's not about them anymore. It's about yourself, your self-development, your fire. You want to increase that fire. Keep the fire burning, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. That's good though, man. That's good. Extremely good. I would like to talk about now, like, I don't know if you remember, like, cause man, back, like, I'll say 2 years ago, bro, you was not like this at all. You were a totally different person. Like, can you remember what you like your thought, your mindset, like how you thought back then, like the people you hang around, like how was it different today?
I want to say, like 2 years ago, I want to say I wasn't this person, but I always been this person. And the other side of getting on this version of myself was fear of loss of friends, fear of loss of family, and just the fear of not, like, I want to say,
Like missing out.
missing out.
That's true, man. That's true. Cause, bro, like that is crazy. Like, cause I remember back in the day, man. Like, well, I was saying back in the day, like it was like a long time ago. Like 2 years ago, even like a year ago, like you really, like, I feel like for myself as well, like I really had a fear of missing out. Like, oh man, they talking about they wanna go to this party, man. Look, I gotta go there too. They wanna go over their house. Oh, I gotta go there too. They wanna you know what I'm saying, meet up in a car, we finna smoke. I want to do that too. And it got to the point where I got tired of that. I got tired of trying to just be with the crowd and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't fun to me no more. Like, being like how everybody else seeing how they living, that wasn't fun to me anymore. Do you agree with that, man? Like, like, was that fun to you at one point, or it was like never fun? You just doing it just because everybody else is doing it, and you thought it was right.
I want to say I was trying to find happiness and living for happiness and not living with purpose. So once you live for a purpose, you realize you don't need these things. You really not missing out on anything.
Exactly.
Because if you living for happiness, you missing out on your purpose. Like, everybody here is for a purpose and for a reason, whether you know it or not.
Facts. Facts. And I feel like even when you live for your purpose, like, bro, you can be happy. You can be happy doing what you love, man. Like, I bet, like, bro, your purpose, do you think your purpose is what? What do you think your purpose is?
My purpose is to inspire people with my unique designs and empowering message and make a positive impact on the world.
Exactly. So do you think you're doing it while being happy?
I want to say I live a very proud life. I'm always trying to be proud of myself and the new mountain to climb and to accomplish something.
Mm-hmm. So you wouldn't consider yourself as happy because, well, explain your definition of happiness from your perspective. What do you think happiness is?
Time. So time, um, building a business, working, investing, and buying your time back. Because if you don't buy your time back, you're going to spend the rest of your life working. So you want to find whatever it is for you, that income circulation that you able to buy your time back. Right now, people trade their time for money a lot in the world. But you want to work on investing in something that you living your purpose in, that's making you proud, and buying your time back and getting that team.
Exactly. Exactly. Because, man, he talks about team a lot. Like, one thing I know now is if you want to be successful, you have to have a team. You can't be successful without a team. Whether you know it or not, these successful people, they might tell you, like, oh, I did this by myself. No, they had somebody along the way to help them to make sure that this happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do everything alone. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go through that phase where you just want to be to yourself and stuff like that. But eventually, if you actually want to exceed forward, you need a team. You need a team to become better and better each and every day, bro. Each and every day. And what you talking about with happiness and stuff like that, right? From your perspective, like that is totally different. Do you think like why do other people have like a different perspective of happiness and like having fun? Like your fun is probably just like, oh, I'm trying to get these shirts out, or I'm trying to make some new designs. I'm trying to figure out how can I like attract more customers. Like, why do you think your fun is so different from other people?
I want to say, um, people fear being lonely. My fun, you may say this a miserable lifestyle is lonely, but I attract the people that I attract by doing the things that I do and the environment. You create your own environment in your head. Whatever environment you in right now, it doesn't dictate your life. So I dictate my own environment in my head and I attract those things. Law of attraction.
Exactly, exactly. Hey, I'm glad you said law of attraction. I'm gonna talk about this in another video as well, but we can go ahead and talk about it right now. Like law of attraction, like the importance of law of attraction. Like when you think about law of attraction, do you think about like, oh, like do you think about what do you think about like your mindset changing, or I gotta change certain habits to attract what I want? Like what is your meaning of law of attraction?
Law of attraction. You cannot attract the things that you aren't. If you're not putting in the work and you're just lying all the time, you're gonna attract those people who not putting in the work and who lying all the time. Because if let's say you was in an environment and you was around people who didn't lie all the time, who was putting in the work, eventually they gonna realize you don't have nothing to talk about and you not really on that grind or that timing and you're not attracting what their purpose is or where they trying to go.
Exactly, exactly. Because to be real with you, man, somebody that's like learning self, not even learning self development, or someone that's on like a self development journey, they're gonna more than likely lose half of the friends they have. I mean, not like so say like, okay, I'm cutting you out, we ain't talking no more. It's like we probably still cool, like we still mutuals, but we're not gonna talk every day because we got different mindsets now. We got different perspectives of life. Hey, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to like work on my clothing brand. I'm trying to get these customers, but you still worrying about like partying and stuff like that. When we gonna go up to the next link, smoke something, you know what I'm saying? That's like the perspective of people. People still sit in these same perspectives that they were kind of like influenced since like the day they were born, man. Cause man, we talked about this. We had since the day we were born, were like what am I trying to say? They projected everything that wasn't right onto us. Like let's say in the movies, you got black people, let's say black people for instance, smoking, partying, thinking it's okay to gang bang and stuff like that. Think it's okay to be a female whore. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like for boys, it's okay for us to cheat on our women and stuff like that, but it's not. That stuff is not okay at all.
The whole point of human existence. The whole point of human existence is evolving and elevating. So I would say like if you're progressing and you're on a journey living your purpose, those environments do change because your friends who's not on that journey or progressing and evolving, they're still stuck on that same level. They're not evolving. So once you evolve, you gonna attract people who are on that evolving timing that you're on. Law of attraction.
Law of attraction, exactly, man. You're gonna find your purpose through. I feel like you can find your purpose through people, man. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like let's say you being here, you're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. The people out there in the world watching us right now, they are watching us for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens on an accident. So when you say like let's say for instance, um, let's say like you get in a wreck, for instance, right? You get in a wreck, and then you mad, you sad, you having all these negative emotions. But have you ever just sat down and thought about like, hey, this happened for me for a reason? Hey, I probably can get paid now. I probably can get an even better car, or I can probably even get that money to somebody that I love. Things like that. I feel like we need to focus more. Like, let's say something bad happens to us, right? We need to focus more on appreciating that bad thing that happened to us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciating that happened to us. Now we can learn from it, or even gain something from it. Gain, learn. That's basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like bad things are a perspective. Everything can, in my mind, I ain't gonna lie, everything is good. Everything is good in my mind. I have trained my mind to believe that everything is good, everything is okay, everything happens for a reason. Like, what do you have to say about that, bro?
Life is a test. You either pass the test or you fail the test. You either a winner or you a loser. It's no both sides. You either a winner or a loser. I wanna say to that, you have to keep going whatever happens, cause time gonna keep moving. The bills still need to get paid. Nobody gonna pay them bills for you. Nobody gonna make it happen for you. So you gotta just keep going. Life is a test, and you gotta be willing to deal with that test. Whatever your test, my test may be different from your test.
Exactly, man. 'Cause I love that analogy, man. Like, life is a test. Like, and that's the thing. A teacher can give you a test, right? A teacher can give you a test. Not even. Let's backtrack a little bit. Before a test, what happens? The teacher lets you learn a lesson. They teach you the lesson. You know what I'm saying? You have the option to take notes or just watch them or not even look at them at all, right? So when it's time for test time, if you fail, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have to take that test over again. You're gonna have to relearn them same steps over and over again. So if you begin to just keep failing keep failing to apply that information that you have been taught, bro, you're gonna just keep this going in this endless cycle of just learning the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Life is exactly that. Life tells you messages. It gives you messages in front of your face. You have the option to learn from those mistakes, learn from those bad things that happen to you, and like figure out a better solution for the next time. You get what I'm saying? So again, nothing is bad. Literally nothing that happens to you is bad. It's only you that perceive it as bad. If you telling yourself it's bad, hey, it's gonna be bad. If you tell yourself it's good, no matter how bad it is, it may seem that we say it doesn't matter. You saying it's good, that means a lot. Now you can learn from this mistake. You can learn from this bad thing that happened to you. But hey, man, I ain't even tell you, bro. I appreciate you for coming. Like, that means a lot to me. We got like a little busy day, and you still made the time out of your day to come here and speak on our podcast, man. I appreciate that, man. You are very welcome to come here again, because I know my audience gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna love seeing your face, love hearing more about you and your brand. And I'm also, for the people on YouTube as well, I'm gonna have his clothing brand in the link of the description, along with his socials as well, and my socials as well. You guys can go follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Go get his website. It's gonna be the first link in the description, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. My brain just freeze. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. Do you have anything else to say for the people out there in the world, man?
Join us on this fearless journey, and let's free our minds and our world together. I appreciate y'all so much, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, y'all heard it here. Hey, we signing out. I love y'all, man. Always remember, have faith, never doubt.